Hello my lovely Aries, how are you today? This is your September love reading for Aries 2016. Okay, recently in September for the general readings I disabled my comments, and because I was getting some not very nice comments, but I have decided, because we are a family here and we're a community, that I will not disable my comments just for a minority view. Okay, so I've opened up my comments section down below if you want to comment to each other, and I will comment back to you as well, and we can share our thoughts on these readings. Okay, if it resonates with you, if it strikes a chord with you, any of these readings. I'd love to hear your comments. I miss the comments, actually. I did miss the comments, and you know, when I went to have a look, I thought, oh, I can't comment back because you know, because there is no comment, so I missed them. So I'm sorry I had to disable them. I will have to say, if I do get any bad comments that are slightly on the nasty side, I will have to delete them, and I will have to block those people. Okay, so if you want to remain to be able to view my channel, you know, just, I don't mind if you say it does not resonate with me or anything like that, but please don't get nasty, and otherwise I will have to block you from my channel. And I'm sure if you follow my channel, and although you know you enjoy it and you make these comments, then I will have to block you and delete your comments. Okay, so just bear that in mind. Okay, that if you do that, I will block you. So yes, so back to being able to chat to each other, and also make comments and share comments, and get our family back. Okay, because I missed that. All right. So for Aries, this is for Aries, a love reading for Aries for September. Focusing on love. Okay, and it's so hot here, as you know. If you're an avid viewer to my channel, I just want to say thank you for following me and supporting my channel, and keep revisiting. It's wonderful. If you're a newcomer, welcome to my channel. And what this channel is about is me reaching out to you guys spiritually. Okay, and it won't resonate with everyone, and I will reach out to the people that my spirit guide is trying to reach to. Okay, to help and to guide you back onto the right path and back onto the back on track. Okay, so and it's very hot here, like I said before. I'm in Greece, as a lot of people know who follow my channel, and so I've got some tea here just to cold tea. I don't like cold tea. I'm English, I like hot tea, but I've got to have a drink because it's so hot. So let's get along with the reading. Okay, and for Aries, I'm just going to pop my glasses on. I do instantly, before I start with this reading. Okay, I've got 14 card tarot spread, doing my own format here, and I have 3 angel cards here and 2 oracle clarification cards here. So yeah, the feeling I'm getting here is that Aries, I feel like I'm speaking for an Aries male, but I may be speaking for a female or male here. Okay, so take that into account, can be male or female. or same-sex relationships, okay. So I have here, I feel, the way I'm looking at this, you have been a little bit confused over your love life. That's what I am picking up here. And you may have chose someone instead of another person. I do feel with the last reading, it's like you, you know, you may have just put someone on the back burner, thinking, oh, I quite like this person, but I'd like to just put them. You started a relationship with them. I know it's like the last it's like the last reading I did, but this is like the extra, but this is slightly different. Okay. I've not read it yet, but I can see it's different. What you did is you thought, oh right, I've got a choice of people here, so what I'm going to do is just, but you'd already started a relationship with that person. I think what I'll do is just pop them on the back burner for a couple of weeks, okay, and explore this situation here. In reality, you wanted your cake and eat it. That's what I'm getting from Spirit. You wanted, it's like a little boy in a sweet shop scenario, and you wanted your cake and eat it here. Male or female. And I can hear you saying, not me, not me. But I'm reaching out to people that have had a choice of two people. Or maybe in a marriage that they had a very brief affair, but now they want to go back to their partner. They made an error. It's about making an error here. That seems to be the focus of this love reading. You made an error, whether you're in a relationship, whether you started a relationship, but you made an error. And you made an excuse for this as well. You kind of thought, well, you either said, like, I'd like a break from my marriage, just a brief separation or something like that. Or you said something to yourself like, oh, what I'll do, I'll just put this person to one side while I go and explore this other one. But what do you say to that person that you put to one side while you go and explore someone else? I don't get that, because the other person anyway, I'll suss this out, okay, has found out, maybe somebody told them about this, okay, and they're aware of it now. So Aries. So that's the general feeling I'm getting for September, that you made an error, and you know that. You know you made an error. You can feel it. I think you started this brief affair, and I feel after the first week you realise that I think you realised quite quickly after you started this affair that it didn't feel right, and you realised who you wanted here, but by that time it was too late. You'd already started this affair, okay, so now you're left with this situation of the person that you want or want to go back to is aware of this brief affair or this brief encounter that you had while you stuck them on the back boiler. Okay, let's have a look anyway. This has been Aries. This has been a huge learning curve for you. It's the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and this depicts to me, looking at this card, it was illogical. A failure to recognise here something, well, obviously, and illogical rebellion. Illogical with these other women here, or men or women. It was an illogical rebellion. because now you realise that you do have feelings for this other person, or your partner, or your wife, or you feel dreadful about it. Actually, you've made a mistake, obviously. Going into the past. Okay, going into the past here, you had a number of people that were interested in you, and as you can see there, you didn't know what to do about this. So you was I'm not saying you was beating them back there, but you was like, what should I do about these multiple people that I have here? Kind of multiple people I have on the go here. What do I do about them? That's you, not knowing how to do this. And I think this is where the problem was, that you didn't know how to deal with this. And you wanted to have victory over this in some sense, but you've realised, I think you've learned, it's a learning curve, you've learned that you can't do this. You can't do this. So you know, you'll end up losing the person that you want to be with, because of this sweet shop kind of mentality here. Greed, I'm getting greed from my spirit guide. And going into the past, you was quite content. I feel you was quite content with the person that you shelved and you put on the back burner. You was content with them. I don't get this. I really don't get this. Or maybe this made you feel quite content having all these people after you, and it gave you like a buzz, and it gave you like an ego boost and an ego mania kind of excitement. Okay, Aries. Male or female, and but I feel that you've learned a lesson here, that because of this you've lost somebody that's important in your life, and you know this now. You know that you shelved somebody, or you put them on the back boiler, knowing you go back to them on a more serious level at one point. But while you did that, they found out about all of this, and this is where you've learned the lesson. You've learned the lesson here in September, that you can't do that. You can't, have your cake and eat it. Have your cake and eat it. You can't do that. I'm not saying you will do it again, but I feel like you've learned a lesson here. You're not going to do it again, not with this person anyway. And not that you'll ever have the chance to do it again, because I feel that this person will not tolerate this. I'm getting this is what my spirit guide is saying. You know, they won't tolerate this. So I feel this person okay, we've got the Two of Cups in reverse, and this is like going into the future here. And we have unsatisfactory love. The person I feel you chose here, you've ended up with someone you don't want, and you've got unsatisfactory love, a troubled relationship, a false friendship, misunderstandings, and a disunion. I feel that you've been landed now with the wrong person, and you know it. And all because, of greed and being like someone in a sweet shop, like a little boy. I seem to be like talking for a man here, but it could be male, female, same-sex relationships. It can be any of that. I feel you've chosen the wrong person, or you've been forced now to, been left with the wrong person here. Yeah. So I've got here that you do want this other person back. You do, Aries. We've got but we've got the Knight of Cups, and there's been deception. That you've deceived them, or this is what's coming out here. Now you have Ace of Cups, unrequited love. So you want love from this person, but they don't want to give you it back because of what you've done here. Because of what you've done here, they you know, you've dishonoured them. You know, you shelved them until you finished with this other person. You've acted like an absolute immature fool, and now you're in love with someone who's not going to love you back because of this. And you've got a situation now of unrequited love, and because of your deception. And either in a marriage or partnership or whatever you've done here, why you've done this, I guess you wasn't sure. I guess, okay, Spirit's saying you wasn't sure. You didn't know whether you wanted this other person or not, but you still wanted to keep your options there, waiting. Okay, so we've got here, the next card is, we've got the Lover's card, but it's in reverse. It's not what you want. The lover that you've got ended up with is not who you want, and you've now got unrequited love because you want this other person back. And yeah, we've got the High Priestess in reverse, in which is you made a poor judgment. You made a poor judgment here. Okay. You know, to me it's black and white. If you know, you're in love with someone, so why would you put on a back burner while you're going out of a fling? I don't get that. That's just ending in disaster, you know. It's just going to end in disaster, that. Because the person who's been left hanging is going to wonder why. It's going to suss it out. It's going to suss out that you just shelved them for a while, you know. Yeah, so I feel you made a poor judgment here. You made a poor judgment. You know this. You know this. You kind of destroyed it yourself, really. You've been destructive here. Maybe you misjudged this other person. You just thought that you would be able to just see what it's like with this other person. If it doesn't work out, you can go back to that person. And now it's worked out that way. And you've learned that the grass is not greener on the other side. And I feel you'll never do this again in your whole life with this person. You'll never look at the grass greener because you don't want to lose the real person that you love now. That's how you feel now, in September. But it's kind of a lesson you're learning. It's like, I can't really deal with having a number of people at the same time, that kind of situation. Or it could be that, you know, the grass is not always greener. The grass is not always greener on the other side. And that's another realisation and a learning curve. And that a realisation as well that you are actually in love with this person now you've destroyed it with them, and now you've got a situation of unrequited love, that you love them and they don't want you back because of what you've done here. Yeah. So got you, you're holding on to your heart, but you don't really know why you're holding on to your heart, because you're not going to get this person back. This is what you want, is the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups, I know that looks a horrible card, but the Four of Cups in reverse means that you want a new relationship with this person, and you're hoping there's new possibilities with this person. If you have a new approach, this is what this card is saying. If you have a new approach, Aries, there's a new possibility with this person. You now know you're in love with them. They're the person that you would choose. And but this is what you want, to have a new approach. We have a potential heartbreak here for you, Aries. Okay, it's in reverse, so it's a potential heartbreak. Let me I'm reading this as a potential heartbreak. I'll just check that it's in reverse. The Three of Swords. If you can just bear with me 1 second. Okay, the Three of Swords in reverse. Okay, the Three of Swords in reverse depicts distraction, confusion, error and a mistake. Okay, that clearly says it all, really. And loss and alienation. Yeah, you've made a big mistake here, Aries. And the outcome is this person here, the King of Swords, is going to step right in here and take this person away from you. Or they're going to try to do that. Okay, and you feel, you know this, you can feel this, you can feel this, that now this person's going to step in and take this person, or try to take this person away from you because of your mistake here, distraction. I think you was distracted by this affair, and this person was on the sidelines here. On the sidelines, you didn't, Aries, you didn't know. You knew this person was around, but you didn't realise they was on the sidelines, waiting for you to make a massive mistake. And you did make a massive mistake, Aries. And now you've made this huge mistake. This person on the sidelines is laughing and is going to step in here. Goodness me. Yeah, a bit messy, isn't it? I think you're going to have a struggle of getting this person back now because this person's involved. He's going to be an ally to the person you've hurt and deceived. He's going to be an ally to that person, and unless you're very, very strong here and you're going to battle this, there's a warning here that this person's very strong and they're going to come in and just come in between you and this person by becoming their best friend and ally. And I don't know, what do you call it, ruthlessness, I don't know, but I feel that that person's been waiting for you. They know what you're like, Aries, or they feel they know what you're going to do and what you're like, and they're going to waiting for you to make this mistake. And you've done it, you've made the mistake. You've been distracted. Okay, so yeah, I feel that this is, what can I say, Aries? You've lost someone that you love here. Okay, it looks like you may be getting the strength up here because the resurrection of this situation is that you are going to ask forgiveness from this person of what you've done. Because I feel that if you don't, if you're just going to let this go, this person knows about it. The person that you're in love with knows what you've done here. You've got this man here or woman sitting on the sidelines waiting for the dust to settle. If you don't run in there with this wanting forgiveness now, or at the early part of September, if you don't go in and ask for forgiveness and confess, you're going to have this situation where this man is going to come in. He's already preparing this. I'd say you haven't got that long before this man steps in. Okay, and you're going to ask for forgiveness. Ask for forgiveness, because if you ask for forgiveness, there's a possibility this person might forgive you, because we've got joy here, joy. They may not forgive you straight away, but they may forgive you later on, okay, or in the future. This is going to give you, this is a turn up for the books actually, Aries, because you're going to be very happy about this. You're going to have happy thoughts. You're going to be ecstatic. I feel this person may forgive you, and because I feel you're going to have to really have your heart on your sleeve, Aries, and tell them that you love them, because this person's going to step in if you don't tell them. Okay, tell them that you love them, that you adore them, that you want to be with them, that you'll never do this again. It was because you was confused, you wasn't sure, you didn't know what you wanted, who you wanted, but now you're aware what you want. You know what you want, who you want. Okay, tell them, Aries, that you love them dearly, deeply. Okay, you will never ever do this again in your lifetime to them. You'll never put them through this again. Tell them that you respect them, you're sorry, whatever you have to do to get their forgiveness. Okay, and I feel you think, well, that's being weak, but it's not being weak, it's being strong. That if you don't do that, this other person is going to step in. It's King of Swords, or male or female, is going to step in, waiting for you to make this mistake, which you've made the mistake. They're going to step in quite soon. Okay, so you've got to quickly confess here and gain their forgiveness, and you're going to have to wish upon a star here, wish upon a star, because I feel, make a wish and expect the very best. I feel you're going to get happiness out of this. I feel you're going to get happiness. I feel just in the nick of time, you're going to look for forgiveness from this person that you care about, that you shelved. Okay, and you're going to have to explain to them why you did this. I feel you've got to do this within the first week of September, because this person is going to come in between you, and he's going to be this woman's ally or this man's ally, male or female, and then you've got no chance. Once they get in, you've got no chance. If you get in before that, and I feel that you know you've got to show respect for this person now, because you've realised that you do have feelings for them, and I feel that you need to show them respect instead of just pretending you don't care, that you've got all these multiple people around you and I can get what I want and who I want, any age, you know, beautiful. Maybe you can, you know, but a lot of them are superficial. They've not all got substance, and I feel this is what you found with this person, is substance and real love. And you threw that away, or you shelved it for some superficial, ridiculous fun, and you realise that now. So that's your Aries. That's your reading, Aries. Oh my God. It could, you know, it's not going to resonate with everybody. It could be a situation where you're in a partnership, you're bored, and you've got this friend or this potential lover in the background, and you thought, well, you know, he's always at work all the time and I never see him. He won't even notice that I've had an affair. Or he won't even notice this friend coming round to see me because he's always at work 14 hours a day. So you've got this other person coming to your house to see you and visit you, or you're going to visit them at their house, and it's developed into a love affair. And now you're going back to your partner or your husband, and who's always working, and you've realised you've made a mistake, and you hope that they won't find out, but I feel they might find out here. Okay, there's that situation. Or if you've just started dating someone, they may shelve you for a while. Okay. Aries, you may shelve somebody for a while, shall I say? Aries, you may have a choice of a number of people here. This is the bottom line. You may have a choice of a number of people and it's confusing you, but you do have a deep feeling for one of them, and you don't want to lose them, but you want to try to explore these other. It's like the grass is greener and it's not greener, and I do feel this is what it's about. The grass is not always greener, okay, and it's a lesson learned here. And I think this is going to be the last time you're going to do this, okay. You're going to get caught. You will get caught with this. You're going to have to really bend over backwards to get an apology or reconciliation with this other person. If they let you back in, this reading says that they possibly will let you back. Maybe not straight away, but you may have a deep conversation and then say, maybe leave it a few months and then something like that. I do feel, Aries, that you feel in yourself that you've wasted maybe a couple of months or so on this, and you feel like you've wasted time. So I'm going to leave it at that, Aries. Okay, it's so hot in here, it's absolutely ridiculous. If you'd like a personal reading, if you'd like to revisit my channel, okay, and just revisit the channel, and about the 8th one down is how to book a reading with me, okay, and the fee. And so go to watch that video first. It's about 5 minutes long, that's all. Go, and because that will tell you what you need, your instructions you need to book a reading, and the fee, okay. If you've got PayPal, pay me directly from this email address here, and then send your email, okay, about what reading you would like and that you've paid. If you've not got PayPal, send me an email with the instructions that you'd like, what reading, and whatever, you know, instructions I've given you to send. If you send by email, and just ask me for a request for payment from PayPal, which is a card, secure card facility to pay. Okay, that's it. So yes, I'm leaving all my comments open now. Anybody who's going to put some nasty comments, I will block you, so you won't be able to visit my channel again. Okay, so I'm going to send you lots of love, lots of blessings, and you take care, Aries. Bye bye.